Hello, everyone. We are group number two, and this is project two presentation. Uh, we are excited to talk about the product we have uh, researched and decided to work and to introduce to Brazil, the country that we have studied over the semester. Uh, As part of our research, we have done a VRIO analysis or module to make sure we are presenting something that will work into the cultural side of this country. Uh, because of this, we have come to the conclusion that it's something that it will add value to the community and that will solve a problem or an issue, especially the electrical power supply in Brazil. As I have said, we are going to work with solar panels in Brazil, and we have studied and come to the conclusion to source the components from uh, Hong Kong. We will manufacture all the solar panels in Brazil. We will import all of the components. HiKit Asia is a wonderful organization providing everything that we need in our company to build the solar panels and satisfy customers' needs. This supplier has worked since 1992, so it has some experience in this field and is in the top list of Hong Kong suppliers. This supplier has the capacity to produce a high quality electrical and electronic equipment by following the timeline fixed during the work agreements. So we trust that with this alliance, we will have all the components necessary to build the solar panels and to sell them. These are some of the times that we expect to 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 have during our operation to bring the components to Brazil and to have them ready to work. Some of the methods of entry that we have studied is that we will establish joint ventures in Brazil with companies that are already working with this kind of products. Uh, as I have mentioned before, we will import all of the components into Brazil, so this will generate some revenue for some organizations and we will generate jobs in this community. Um, one of the benefits from working with a joint venture is that they will have all the connections and they will have already a, a base in which we can work with. And some of the concepts that we will have to share the decisions and we will have to consult with them every move that we will make. Our plan is to take uh, these benefits of a joint venture, and we have considered Aldo Solar, one of the main solar panels uh, manufacturers in Brazil, and we can work with them to establish our brand name.
Regarding the target markets, we feel that the best market to target that are the most relevant for us and have the most potential in Brazil. The first one is the residential market. We chose the residential market because of the many sale opportunities that stem from the need for such energy. people are at the mercy of the power companies by choosing this, and the price that they charge. They will receive energy independence with our product and never have to worry about the electricity company shutting off the power or a malfunction of the power plant again. So that is the benefit of the residential market. Moreover, regarding the commercial market, we choose this also because of the good money saving potential that manufacturers have from investing in solar energy. They will be making a lot of in-house power and only have to pay a fraction to the electricity company, this being completely at their mercy. So those two target market is very important and interesting regarding our product. Now, regarding the product strategy, we focus on the retail strategy. Regarding that, it is the key, and also it is a challenge to get new customers, and that will allow them to take part in the product offered by our company in the location. So we already have all the detail regarding the product, the prices, the place, and the promotion strategy. That is why we choose Casas Bias as the first retail stores, and Punto Frio is the second retail store we choose where our product will be there and the clients can just come and make their purchase. Moreover, we will choose also the wholesale strategy. We think it is a wonderful choice where the wholesaler to supply the product to the retailer because it is a vital business option to get started, as well as by creating contact with retailers that will purchase our product. Furthermore, the wholesaler responsibility will be to buy the product to the distributor with a better price and selling them it for more to the retailer. That will allow our customers get the product at the time they really want regarding. So that is our focus on the product strategy.
Regarding our distribution strategy, we identified our main focus in this area being to offer our product through retail channels, primarily small local retailers throughout Brazil. Because much of the manufacturing and obtaining of raw materials effort will be based out of the US, and then those products would be imported to Brazil, we felt that it would be most appropriate to minimize the amount of effort that we need to put forth, as well as the cost of distributing the product in Brazil, to partner with other companies in Brazil to distribute our product, perhaps offer them some sort of marginal percentage of the sale of each product or commission of some sort, so that they're motivated to give our products good placement in their stores, as well as be open with consumers about the value our product has to offer and be willing to answer questions. Regarding our promotion strategy, we identified several different areas in which we might generate awareness for the company and educate consumers that would benefit from our products. The first tool that we identified would be our company website. The main goal with the company website would be to offer an experience that's relatively intuitive and assist customers as they consider their energy saving needs and their potential investment. For example, someone just wanting to test this out and offer an initial, relatively small investment, they would be guided to product offerings that would best fit those needs. Single solar panels with the minimal amount of complementary equipment and setup difficulty. Whereas someone looking to do a much more substantial product or project would be able to identify those products that would most specifically meet their needs. In addition, our product will be promoted through paid advertisements such as television and radio commercials, as well as billboards. These billboards perhaps might even be powered by our solar panels, and this would help increase visibility and awareness of our product, as well as the value it has to offer to our target customers. Lastly, as mentioned before, our retail presence, referrals through word of mouth will be crucial in helping consumers to feel more comfortable with what we offer and the benefit that they can gain from it. Regarding our pricing strategy, as it relates to our competitors, our pricing model will be essentially equal. Our main focus on how we will differentiate from our competitors will be through more of a catered approach, focusing on those who would like to start small, experiment with the product, become more familiar with solar power and how it might benefit them and grow over time. These investments could start as low as 200 reals, which is roughly $40 US, and grow up to 15,000 reals, which is roughly 3,300 US, based on their interest, their budget, and their confidence in the product and how it can benefit them. This will start with a basic product purchase plan with add-ons that they can tap into over time and grow their energy savings, as well as cut back on energy related costs. From a human resources standpoint, SunPower's approach will consist of strategic aspects such as current context, including political climate, governmental laws, and economic indicators within Brazil, as well as working in line with organizational strategies and structure and organizational culture. This will consist of making sure that human resource policies are in line with company goals, organizational charts, and the company's mission and vision. These strategic aspects of the human resources management will be supported by the 5 pillars of technical human resource management success. These will include recruitment and selection, training and development, performance management, salary benefits and bonus system, as well as planning for future human resource needs. The effectiveness of these policies and procedures will be evaluated from time to time to ensure continuous effectiveness, proper implementation, and potential adjustments in the future to ensure the best possible environment and growth opportunities for company employees.